Hi, my name is Larry Meyer, and I'm the owner of Larry Meyer Construction Company, LLC. And today we're going to talk about a building project. We've did all the preliminary work, and we're ready to go. In new construction, to get your lot prepped, first question would be, is the lot wooded? So if it's wooded, you have to make arrangements to have the trees cut, the logs hauled out, the stumps removed, and so on and so forth. If it's an open lot, field, what you're going to do is you're going to get in there, you're going to stake that lot out and define the parameters of your structure. And it would be the same thing if you had a wooded lot once you had the thing cleared. Then if there's any black dirt that's available, you're going to scrape that black dirt off. You're going to have to put it in designated locations because that would be part of your permitting process. I'm going to tell you where you can stack your dirt. Then along with that, you have to provide a designated access area that has to have a 1.5 to 2.5 inch stone gravel base to prevent tracking of the dirt as the trucks come and go from your project so that it doesn't go out onto the roadway. And in the event that it does track out on the roadway, you're actually responsible to keep that road as clean as possible, so you're sweeping it up or in some cases with power-wise or maybe by hand, depending upon how much mud or dirt is tracked in and out. So that's kind of what it takes to get that lot ready before you're ever going to actually take a spoonful of dirt and get ready for to start the hole. Yeah, depending upon the location of your lot, if you have city sewer and water, of course, that's going to be out in the road, or they might have a stub into your lot. So as you're digging the foundation, usually they will take and run that sewer and water line up and get it in underneath the footing and into the house location, and you're all set to go. If you're going to have well and septic, you have to take into consideration where the septic system is going to go. The septic field, after you've had a perk test and it's been okayed, is kind of like the holy grail ground. You can't go on it or disturb it in any way, shape, or form. So that's a designated area. And then you're also going to have to locate the location of your well. And the well has to be a minimum of 50 feet away from the septic system. So all of that is part of laying out your lot and understanding how that whole lot and how that's going to work together. So we've got our lot all ready and we're ready to dig. We know where our hole is going to be, and we disturbed that first that scoop of dirt, and we're headed down, and let's say we run into rock. Unexpectedly, there might be some rock. You could get to the point where it requires blasting. You might have to put a hammer onto your backhoe to break that rock up. And then the question comes is, what do you do with that rock? Can we backfill with it? Is there a place that we can get rid of it? Do we have to haul it? The dirt that we're taking out of the hole, is it usable for backfill, or is it the clay too heavy and we're going to have to haul it off-site? Do we need sand fill to backfill when the time comes? The other question is the ground condition such that we have to put a layer of pea gravel into the basement to protect ourselves from any water issues in the long run? So really there's quite a few things that are involved with the excavating, and then on top of that you're going to have to determine the height of your house. That's all part of it. A decision that has to be made. How high is it going to stick out of the ground? How does the finished elevation of your house going to relate to the road height? Is there a height issue? Is your driveway going to be too steep, or are we going to end up running downhill from the road to the house and have a water issue with the water coming at the house? And then along with it is, how do you deflect the water from around the house to make sure that you don't have a water problem when it's all said and done? So